Alright guys, what's up? I know it has been a long time because I've been lazy and procrastinating, and I actually forgot to make a video I was playing around with this dock one day. I was duplicating, cloning a drive, and I was like, why am I not showing my people how to do this? But by that time it was too late. So I'm gonna have to make another one of those. I'll find a drive to clone one day for no reason, and I'll make that video and post it. And other than that, really no excuse. Been lazy. Aside from studying for Cisco, still my CCNA. I'm on my second set of. I'm on exam cram now. I was in the actual Cisco CCNA routing and switching. You know, their book from Cisco by Pearson or whoever it is. Now I'm using the exam cram to, it's also by Pearson IT certification or whoever, by some guy, Anthony or Antonio or something of that nature, but name's not important. What is important is that I'm still studying for that. I hear it's a doozy of a test. Takes people 2 times to pass it most of the time. A lot of people pass it on the first try, but I really just want to take it so I can see what it looks like, because there's so much information packed into 50 questions. Like, you study this broad range of information, and how do you pack? There's no way they pack everything you learn into 50 questions. So it's not that it's hard to pass. It's really hard to study for because you don't know what to study. Like, this book has 400 pages of stuff, but there's 400 pages. There aren't 400 pages worth of knowledge in the questioning on the exam. I know it's 50 questions. Come on. But anyway, it's completely off topic. You see my desk. My setup is still the same as it was last time. I haven't done much else to it. Actually, I don't think I've done anything else to it besides add my 3 monitors here. I do have 2 more monitors over here. You can't really see them, but these are actually work monitors. This is my work computer. You see the laptop back there. Don't mind the wiring. We're going to get to that. But that was something I put together so I could work from home, because I do work from home half of every day now. All of Monday, half of every other day. So I work from home more than I work from the office, which is great. Can't really complain about that. Which is why I'm making a video now in the middle of the day, because I'm at home. But anyway, the topic today is this mess you see on my desk. As you can see, I have a cloth, microfiber cloth. Everyone should have these next to the desk for cleaning the monitors, which I need to do that also. But the topic is actually about getting these monitors off my desk. So you see how much space I have here. I mean, I don't really have a good estimate of how much space. That's about a foot of space roughly between the edge here and the bottom of this monitor, which doesn't leave me, I mean, I don't have much to put here, but it still doesn't leave me much room as I would like. And I am actually wasting space. So what I did, and what I have been meaning to do for the longest here, is actually put monitor arms, mount my monitor arms on the desk, swivel arms, so I can have more space here, put the monitors back, put them exactly where I want them. You know, actually sitting them on the desk, you're confined to really the horizontal plane of movement, back and forth. You can't really get them lined up as you want. And of course the stands aren't a perfect 90-degree angle. Nothing's perfect. It doesn't sit on the stand well enough to sit flush between the monitors. And these monitors have almost no bezel. So that would really help out, that if I could put these as close as I could with no space in between. That's the whole purpose of getting these monitors. And they don't sit on the desk like I want them to. So I got these nifty monitor arms, which I already installed. I didn't do a video on those because it's pretty much straightforward on how to put those on. It's not too difficult putting the arms on the desk. But, and I'll show you, I don't know if you guys can see that. No, let me see if we can mess some stuff up here so you can see. Move my keyboard over. Alright, here we go. Here is one of the monitor arms. These are spring loaded, so there's no weight on it, so it's gonna, no matter how loose I have it, it's gonna pop back up. But once I actually install the monitors on here, which was another issue I was running into, once I install the monitors, put some weight on there, it'll hold it down. I'll be able to loosen the tension on there and get it to where when I put it in position it stays. But right now it's gonna pop back up. But anyway, there's one here. I have three. I do have three for all three of my monitors. There's the second one, the third one's over in the corner. I've already mounted those to the desk. But that is gonna raise these monitors up off of this desk, so I have all this extra room. And as you can see, I even had I got my little Alexa device. I don't know what it's doing. It's lit up. It's flashing yellowish green right now. I think it's updating. I think that's what that means. But yeah, we have Amazon Echoes, the dots all over the house because we have Philips Hue lights and everything. Alexa, turn off the office.
Okay.
Yeah, see, she listens sometimes. I didn't know if she was going to listen while she was updating, but she listened to me. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. I need to get these monitors up off the desk so I can swing these to the exact position that I want them at. Because this is going to be a lot easier. I can tilt to the side, and then you can shift them to the left and the right, up and down. It's on like a ball. It's not really a ball joint, but the way the hinges are put together, it gives the same range of motion as a ball joint. So couldn't wait to put those on there. Got them home. Got them from Micro Center. Got them home, and realized that my monitors. Now you're gonna like this. My monitors do not. Let's unplug them real quick so I can show you. These monitors do not support a VESA mount. You see this here? This is all just monitor back. And then the inputs. There is no VESA mount on the back of this. And let me give you an idea. In case you don't know what I mean, take one of these old monitors here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but do you see these 4 holes here? These are standard on most monitors. And it allows me to screw a VESA mount, which that's what this is. It's called VESA, V-E-S-A, it's a standard. It allows me to screw this directly onto the back of this monitor. Well, these nifty curved Samsung do not have that option. But since the world we live in today is what it is, there's an adapter for everything. So I bought these nifty little adapters here, and it's pretty. This is actually pretty cool because this looks like it's 3D printed on here, like the way the grooves are in this. I really think these are 3D printed. So that's pretty cool. I want to get a 3D printer, but I'm trying to justify the cost of one. If I get one, I'm going to do a video on making it. Of course, I'm going to have to speed up the process of what I'm making because I hear the print times of those things are ridiculous, like days. So, depending on what you're printing. But this really, it looks like it's 3D printed. I may get in touch with the seller and confirm, but I'm 99% sure this is 3D printed. The way these grooves are in here. But anyway, I bought these adapters. This piece is for the VESA mount, which will go here. And this is actually what this monitor will slide on. So if we look at this monitor here, and I'm going to try not to break it, I'm going to take the base off. If I can. I can't get it off. Alright. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to take it off. The bottom part screws. There we go. Okay. So this is the monitor with the base off. This piece does not come off. This is a swivel. This is what this is the tilt for the monitor. So you tilt it up and down with this. This piece is not designed to come off. So what I had to do was buy an adapter, and this adapter is actually designed to slide in the bottom of this. Bam. So now this is on here, and once I mount this to the arm, it's gonna hold it up there like so. And then I'll be able to, and never underestimate the weight of the monitor. Like if you've ever played with one of these things are spring loaded. Like they give you some tension. I don't want to let it go because I'm gonna break. Ooh, watch this. That thing's got some force to it. But the weight of this monitor, it will hold that down. It's a 27-inch monitor. So I have that on there. I'm not gonna do it right now because I want to, ouch. Because I want to, and I got these off Amazon, by the way, if I did not mention that. This is actually one of the highest rated, I think it's the highest rated adapter on Amazon. The people, I don't know who this is. I need to look that up. Maybe I can get some deals going with them. But it was the highest rated for this type of monitor. So I am going to get that going, put that on there, mount it to that. Then I'll show you guys that. But the reason I'm not doing it today is because I don't have time. I'm not done working yet. I'm just on my break, my 4-hour break. I'll log back in later. It's a long story. But what I need to do is, and this is why I show you guys this safety hazard, this fire hazard I have going on down here. Yes, this is a motorized desk. So I know you guys see that. Do you see that catastrophe down there? Let's get a zoom in on that. I want you to see how terrible this is. Do you see? Do you see? You know what? I don't think you don't get the gist of it. I was very lazy and really just wanted to put this together real quick when I got here. I was so excited when I got this desk. Let's get up under here so you can see. Do you see all of that? That is terrible. And you can see where I mounted the arms. But this is not good. I will definitely have to rewire this, run these wires the correct way. They have a little pouch here that came on the bottom of the desk for some of the wires, but obviously the entire wire can't go in there. That's not going to cut it. So all of this is just kind of hanging, sitting on the ground. So yeah, I'm going to have to get that done this weekend so these wires are nice and neat. That is going to be a project. Oh, and a word of advice. If you ever do this, don't be like me and get all excited about it and take the time the first time, because you're going to have to go back and fix it later, and it's going to be even worse. Like, I dread doing that. So now I have to rerun all those wires, and if need be, I'm probably going to have to make my own Ethernet cables, which I can do. I learned how to do that. I have all the supplies I need to do it. Probably gonna have to make my own Ethernet cables so they'll be the right length, so there's no extra slack, or there's just enough slack, but there's not a lot of extra wire left. Because I don't want an extra Ethernet cable hanging. As far as the power cables and things go, I really have no control over the length of those, but I'm gonna do my best to manage them better. These sleeves, they're actually cable management sleeves on these arms, so I'm gonna have to run the cables through each one of those to get that hooked up. So yeah, that's not gonna happen today. And these I also got these off Amazon. These are Velcro ties, Velcro thin ties, and these are gonna be a lifesaver. Get you some of these. If you have any decent amount of cables anywhere, living room, home theater, or your computer, get these. And tie these bad boys up. I mean, you can use zip ties too. That's a good alternative. I have a lot of bread ties on things. You know the ties that come on the cables? Most of the cables are like bread ties. You can do those also. But I like the Velcro ties because they're fast. And they tend to be longer than the bread ties. And the zip ties, they can be a little painful sometimes when you're getting back there trying to get it zipped in there, and you gotta pinch back there with the thing, and you know what I'm talking about. And then if you have to get them off, you have to cut them and put a new one on there if you ever have to change anything. With the Velcro ties, you just peel it back, add a wire, take a wire away, put it back on there, boom. What they call it, Bob's your uncle, or whatever the saying is, and it's done. I really like, this is cool. It looks like it's 3D print. I can't get over that. I'm really gonna have to convince my wife to let us get a 3D printer. No clue where we're gonna put it in here. Because my workstation for my job is taking up a lot of the extra room. We have a bookcase over there. And I don't know if you guys have seen 3D printers. They're pretty big. They can get up there. So I would need this whole table right here. But if I were to put this down to 2 monitors, I could probably fit it up here. But there's no way I'm gonna do that. That's 3 monitors. You can't not have 3 monitors. Get out of here. I don't even know why I mentioned that. But anyway, I am going to get these mounted, run the wires, and I'm probably gonna give y'all like update videos. I was gonna do like one of those cool videos where you watch me do the entire process and I just speed it up, play some stupid silly music in the back, some Three Stooges music, watching me do it. But I'm pretty sure that, you know, that usually only works when you work straight through. I'm probably gonna be lazy and take quite a few breaks here and there, so that'll be a lot of editing to edit those parts out. But I am gonna give you guys the updates as I go through the steps. Probably record myself. I mean, you guys know how to put a vest mount on the back. But I just want to show you how these work specifically, since it didn't come standard on the back of the monitor. But yeah, that's all for now. I'm gonna give you guys an update once I get this going. Stay tuned.